We have breaking news coming in at the moment, and this is in regard to US-India trade deal, and that is something that we can expect in the next 48 hours. This is after Donald Trump has reaffirmed that they will strike that deal and that it is going to be different. He's gone on to say that India right now does not accept anybody in, and I think India is going to do that. And if they do that, we are going to have a deal for much less tariffs. Sakshi joining us. Sakshi, the clock is ticking with that deadline of the 9th of July, but we are expecting an announcement, and like, you are saying breaking news coming in at this point in time, it could be very, very soon.
Absolutely. All eyes really have been on the US-India trade deal. The spotlight has been on the US-India trade deal. And as per sources to our colleagues in NDTV Profit, this deal is now likely in the next 48 hours. Remember, India has been pushing for labor-intensive sectors. India has been pushing for as far as the agriculture sector and the liberties there are concerned. So this really is crucial as far as India is concerned, and of course, the US as well. Remember, investor sentiment has also been dragged by this uncertainty. The 90-day pause did offer some sort of a relief as far as equities as well as sentiment across the board for world leaders as well as markets, economies were concerned. But now really the clock is ticking and finalization really is on its way, is what we hear.
Rishabh Bhagnatar also joining us. Thank you, Sakshi, for those details. Well, Donald Trump there saying that India does not accept anybody in, and that's why the deal is going to be different from what they had initially expected it to be. It's going to be a mini deal, and it's about 48 hours from now, perhaps, Rishabh, that we can expect that announcement to come about.
Right, Divya, not just in the US, but in India also, we can expect 4th of July cracker works and fireworks to go in, given that an interim trade deal is very much possible in the next 48 hours. This is what we're picking up from official sources. Just like the deal that was announced between US and Vietnam yesterday, we can expect something on similar lines, given the fact that that deal was also broadly about tariff cuts and the removal or the reduction of the reciprocal tariffs that the Trump administration had imposed. So that is something that we can expect from this mini or interim trade deal that is about to come. What we can also expect is that there will probably be no mention of agri or dairy produce, something that has been a major red line for India so far. That is not something that will probably feature in this interim trade deal that will come out in the next 48 hours ahead of this July 9 tariff pause deadline that we've seen coming. What we're also not expecting is that sectoral tariffs on steel, auto components, as well as aluminium will also probably remain untouched, because that has also been the scene in this US-Vietnam trade deal that came out late last night. So that is what we've been hearing from Trump. There has been repeatedly bullish, positive commentary. The Indian team is also in Washington for negotiations still, and we're hopeful for a deal in the next 48 hours.